South Korea turns to China for help with the North. Xi returns after 11 years, offering promises, deals and diplomacy. But Pyongyang slams the door shut, calling talks a fantasy. Hope meets hard reality in Gyeongju. South Korean President Myung has turned to Chinese President Xi Jinping for assistance in restarting dialogue with nuclear-armed North Korea during a state summit in Gyeongju on November 1st. The meeting marked Xi's first visit to the United States ally in 11 years and followed an Asia-Pacific Economic Cooperation Leaders Forum held in the southeastern city. Lee expressed hope that both countries would strengthen strategic communication to work together towards resuming talks with North Korea, noting that recent high-level exchanges between China and North Korea had created favorable conditions for renewed engagement.
As neighboring countries, the Republic of Korea and China are adjacent to each other geographically and deeply interdependent economically. That makes bilateral economic cooperation crucial. Both governments are committed to enabling their people to live better lives and building more hopeful nations.
Xi indicated his willingness to expand cooperation between the two nations and address shared challenges, telling Lee that Beijing views South Korea as an inseparable cooperative partner. The South Korean leader has advocated for a phased approach to North Korean denuclearisation, beginning with engagement and a freeze on further nuclear weapons development. However, North Korea swiftly dismissed such proposals on November 1st, with Vice Foreign Minister Park Myung calling the denuclearisation agenda an unrealisable pipe dream. North Korea has consistently rejected Lee's diplomatic overtures, insisting it will never negotiate with the South. In recent years, North Korea has abandoned its long-standing unification policy and designated Seoul a primary enemy.
South Korea is still unaware that struggling to deny the North Korea's position as a nuclear weapons state and talking about its daydream of realizing the denuclearization just reveal its lack of common sense.
According to Chinese state media, Xi proposed opening a new chapter in bilateral relations through mutual respect for each country's social systems and development paths, accommodation of core interests and friendly consultation on differences. The Chinese president also emphasized cooperation in artificial intelligence, biopharmaceuticals, green industries, and aging populations. During Xi's visit, China and South Korea signed 7 agreements, including a renewed one-yuan currency swap worth 70 trillion won, approximately $49 billion, for another 5 years. The summit between Xi and Lee unfolded against a backdrop of complex political and economic pressures. Whilst South Korea maintains its military alliance and substantial trade relationship with the United States, it remains heavily dependent on commerce with China, its largest trading partner. South Korea has raised multiple concerns with Beijing in the past. In October 2025, China sanctioned 5 United States-linked units of South Korean shipbuilder Hanwha Ocean, citing the company's involvement in Washington's investigation into China's shipbuilding industry. The sanctions prohibit Chinese organizations and individuals from doing business with the companies. South Korea has also expressed concerns over Chinese rare earth export controls and structures placed in disputed waters between the countries. On November 1st, approximately 2,000 protesters staged an anti-China demonstration in Seoul. Protesters carried placards saying, "South Korea belongs to South Korea and China out," while chanting, "Chinese and communism, get out of South Korea," as they marched through the vibrant shopping street in the Hongdae area. The rally followed a pattern of increasing anti-Chinese sentiment, with over 110 anti-China rallies taking place nationwide over the past year, according to Korean National Police Agency data. The demonstrations prompted Prime Minister Kim Min-seok in September to order law enforcement to take strong action against the increasingly disruptive rallies, which had led to complaints from merchants and residents about noise, abuse, and declining tourist traffic.